Hello, good day. You have the legend, hero, king, Lyoto Machida with this week. He was helping me with some striking, some grappling too. Working on some grappling yesterday, so getting our fight game up. Also been talking about real estate. Also been looking through one of my construction projects while we're here. And, Tony's saying about organization, organization in general. If you're not organized, if you don't have standards to have things well organized, then your whole life is just going to be a mess. Nothing good is going to happen. It's going to be a mess. So when people hear these words, I think people don't like these words, Lyoto. They hear things like, you got to be disciplined. Nobody likes that word. They think that word is something bad. You and I learned later that, that's a very good word, because when you have the discipline, then good things happen later. When things are organized, then good things happen later. But they don't think about later. So a lot of people, they think about right now. And they don't want to have discipline, and they don't want to be organized. They don't want to do difficult things. So they just do easy things. And then they wonder why they don't have amazing results. and I like to do difficult things, because the more I can do difficult things that the other men can't do, then the more I can have wonderful results that the other men can't have. But how do you think about these sort of things? Or how have you thought about it differently maybe over time, words like organized, discipline, hard work?
So I was taught by my father, because my father is my master. I already said that so many times. And he always said to me like that samurai, old samurai in Japan, when the life is very comfortable, they went to looking for something difficult, because they know if your life is so comfortable, like you very accommodate with that situation, you're not going to improve anything in your life. Mm-hmm. So he always tell me that. And I could understand that at a point that I trained so hard, even if nobody's training, I trained so hard. And also I always think because he always said to me, yo, you want to be better? You want to be one of the best? You want to be the best of the world? It's yes, training more. While everybody is sleeping, you training. While everybody is training, you training. While everybody go to vacation, training. So always training. It means that when you have this type of discipline, there is no other way you're gonna find whatever you're looking for. Because that's so important. That means being productive. If you're productive and go in the right direction, of course you're gonna get there. But it's hard to say that, because many people they're not able to prioritize. They have no priorities. Actually, they have other priorities. And if you have other priorities, you cannot complain at the end of the day, because that's not gonna happen the way you want. Sometimes you want something, but you work in another direction. And I think you just mentioned about be organized. Be organized means that too. Like you have priorities, you know where you're going, you know what you want, and when you have that, it's the most important thing for you. Of course, you have family, you have to hang out with your friends, with your family, but most of the time, your mind must be there. Like, what I have to do to be better, what I have to do to improve my game. If you don't have that, forget about it. You're not gonna get there for sure, 100%.
You're not going to accidentally be best in the world at something.
No.
Nobody ever accidentally was best in the world at something. Maybe you were the best in the world, mess up. You messed up your life. You messed up. So maybe in a bad way, you were the worst in the world. You might be the worst in the world at something. You did worse than anyone else ever, on accident. But you're not going to be the best in the world on accident. It doesn't work this way. It's very intentional.
And also we had a training. I don't know if I already mentioned that. We had a training in Brazil when I was a teenager that happened 5:30 in the morning. And it was actually, if you train 5:30 in the morning, it goes against your performance because sometimes you need to sleep more, sometimes you need rest more. And if you wake up 5:30 to train, it's hard. And one day, I was training over there with my father and other colleagues, other fellows, and I was so uncomfortable because I was doing that for so many months. And I said, hey, Dad, I want to ask you something. Why we cannot move this training to 7 a.m.? Then I have more time to sleep. And he said, Lyoto, let me tell you one thing. This training is not about performance technique. This training is about to improve your discipline, to improve your spirit, your soul, your will. It's not about performance. Performance comes after. First of all, the first most important thing here, to train your mind to be here at 5:30 is not easy. Even I'm almost 70 years old at that moment. He said, I have the same doubts. Every morning when I wake up, I think to myself, should I go training or should I create excuses? Then I decide to go training. That happened to me, Lyoto. That's gonna happen to you all your life for sure, because you're a human being. All human beings think like that. Always you have a doubt. Am I right doing that? But if you know where you want to be, if you know where you want to go, that's not gonna be a doubt for you anymore, because you already decide. You're very decided. Like, I'm gonna go there, wake up in the morning and train. It doesn't matter what time. After, I can sleep. I can sleep at 8 o'clock and 9 a.m. I can take a nap and come back to my day routine. So that's very important to mention here, because sometimes it's a painful thing that you have to do, you have to go through to achieve whatever you want to achieve. But if you don't have this mindset, you're gonna quit. Right on the moment you feel uncomfortable, you're gonna quit.
Yeah, it's nice when other people are quitters. I like when your competition quits, when they give up on themselves. They give up on their dreams, their goals. They didn't have serious goals. I always think the difference, a dream, everybody says, they use that word, oh, you follow your dream. And I don't like this dream thing. I like the word goal. Yeah. I think a dream is something like a baby has, like a little child. Baby has a dream. And then a little bit later, he wakes up from his dream and he realizes he's peed on himself. And he either cries for mommy to come save him from his mess. And a dream is something a baby has. A goal is something a man or a productive woman has. A goal is something that is more important than your dream. You will lose some sleep. You will spend less time dreaming and more time working to achieve the goal. So I always think a goal is what's important. I don't give a shit about your dream. If your goal and your dream happens to coincide, that's nice. Now you're making good progress probably. But the goal is what is important. And we don't have to use a bunch of emotional thought and emotional language. Say, oh, my dreams, my hopes, my wish. Yeah, if you're serious about any of that stuff, then set a goal and make sure whatever is necessary to achieve the goal, that's your instructions, what you must do today. We have to do the thing necessary to achieve the goal. And if you can't organize yourself, if you can't organize your own thoughts and organize your behaviors to do the right things, nobody else is going to listen to you. Nobody else is going to respect you or pay attention. And now it's going to be very hard to organize other people to focus on your goal. And if you're not focused on your goal, then nobody else is focused on your goal. There's no goal going to happen. Nothing is going to be achieved. So I think you have to lead by example, that if you want other people to help you accomplish your goal, then they have to know that you're serious about your goal. And you might have a few goals. I have many goals. There's many things I work on at the same time. Some people don't like this. Some people talk bad of, oh, you can't be multitasking. You got to do. Well, I don't need to be best in the world. If you're going to be best in the world, you're going to be a world champion, then we better have that one goal probably. Probably you got to have that one goal and nothing to distract from that one goal. For me, I want to be, very good in finance. I need to be a very good entrepreneur. I need to have good strength, so I have to lift my weights. I need to be a very good fighter, so I have to do my MMA training. And, a couple other little things in there. But those are the main things I think about all day is I got to help my clients, make sure that their life is going good, and then my business is going good. And I need to make sure I'm understanding what's happening in the world so I can make good decisions for the stock market. So in the future, there will be a lot of money. And I need to make sure I'm doing we go lift the weights, we go do the MMA training, hours per day. But I multitask, I bounce around a little bit, but I make sure I do those things every day. Every day we do the right things. And the people that don't want to do that, it's great. It's great if you give up on yourself and make me look better, make him look better. Wouldn't it be tough if everybody worked like you, if everybody worked like me, and that was just average? If you made the effort that you make and they're just an average guy, that would be tough, wouldn't it?
It would be tough.
Ain't it great that other people aren't willing to do that? It's wonderful the other men don't want to work like that. If I had to do all this work just to be average, shit. It's a tough world out there.
It would be tough. You better sleep.
Yeah, might as well just sleep. Is like, fuck. I might give up, I might just be, fuck, all that just to be average. Like, I don't know, man. Let me just take a nap and think about it. But, if you want to be well above average, if you want to be at the top, you're going to have to do some hard things. So
you watch this video all the way through, and that tells me you're dedicated to learning more and earning far above average outcomes in your life. Congratulations for that. But now it's time to take action. If you could have earned those results by yourself, you would have done it already. My head coach has opened up a few spots on his high-demand calendar for an in-person, one-on-one strategy session to help you. On this call, we'll give you the pragmatic advice that you can implement tonight to get laser-focused on the right metrics and leave mediocrity far behind in your past. Click that link right now in the description below and apply for your call immediately. Do it now.